Hello, my name is Dora, like Dora the Explorer, and I am going to be leading you through some yoga today. So grab a mat or a little bit of space and let's get started. So we're going to start by creating this box shape, and I want you to imagine you're the tightest box you can be, so no one could move you. You're super, super, super tight. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to roll the shoulders away from the ears, look forward, and this is called cow pose. So we go moo, and then we're going to round through the shoulders, turn ourselves into a cat and go meow. Again, shoulders away from the ears, look forward, find a big arch in your spine, and go moo. Round it up and go meow. And then come back to a neutral position. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go round in a circle. And this one we call disco cat. So this one we go meow, 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 meow. Or any silly disco song that you know, anything that you would say, because you're rounding through like a little dancing cat. And then let's tuck those toes underneath and come up. And here we're trying to create an upside down triangle. This is our downward facing dog. You can give your little bottom wiggle, you can bend your knees, you can do a little dance, whatever works for you. Now we're going to try and jump our hands behind our wrists, all the way forward like this. Have a go. And then jump them back. Let's do that 3 times. Ready? And 1. And back. And 2. And back. And 3. And back. This time we're going to jump them forward and then stay there. Sink your butt down as low as you can go and try and balance in this froggy yoga pose. Bring your hands towards your heart and lift your heart up towards the sun. Sink those hips down a little lower, and then let's go straight into our crow pose. So this is pretty tough. Bring those hands down to the floor. Bring your hips up nice and high. Bring your knees onto your armpits and then see if you can tip the weight forward. Maybe lift one toe up, maybe lift both toes up. Ooh, see if you can find the balance. Hold for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And bring it down. Sit that butt down nice and low. From here, let's see if we can lift both our arms up towards the sky and see if you can press your feet down onto the floor, come all the way up. Now let's walk the toes a little bit further in and sit down again. Let's pretend that we're driving a car. So sit down really, really low in your car seat and hold onto the wheel and let's go driving. Where would you drive to if you were driving somewhere? I'd be going to the beach. So you should be feeling it, you should be hurting your thighs now, they're working super, super, super hard. And then bring the arms up and over the head. Come up onto the tiptoes and sink your butt down nice and low. See if you can stay up on your tiptoes as you come all the way down. Bring your hands behind you and find that upward box shape. So just like the box that we made on the floor, we're going to try and make it again, but this time our body is facing upwards. See if you can drop your head back, lift your hips as high up as they can go. And now if you have any little brothers or sisters, or maybe even your parents, might want to run underneath you because you are creating a beautiful yoga bridge. Here's another option. You can straighten your legs out and now you are a yoga slide. So you can take some toys or some cars and run them down your butt. And then bring your hips down to the floor. I'm going to turn to face you and we're going to bring our legs out nice and wide. See if you can straighten up through your legs, but if you need to bend your legs, that's totally fine. If this is too really painful. And now we are going to make a pizza. So first, we're going to knead the dough. And then we are going to take some tomato sauce from these toes and spread it all over the pizza. And then we're going to take some cheese from these toes and we're going to sprinkle it all over the pizza. And then pick your toppings. I'm going to have some vegetables and I'm going to put them all over the pizza. And then I'm going to have some extra cheese and I'm going to put that all over the pizza. And then after 3, we're all going to take a big bite of the pizza. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That wasn't enough for me, I need to go back for more. Let's do that 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good, now you're super tired because you've eaten so much pizza, so fall asleep. Oh. And just stay there forever. No, I'm only kidding. Bring your legs back together, feet together, knees in close to the chest, and then let's push those legs out nice and wide. And we have now a beautiful butterfly. We have the wings of the butterfly. Hold on to your feet, and our butterfly wings are going to flap 20 times. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we are going to eat our toes. You ready? Roll down through the spine and bring your head down to your toes. Ew. Ew. I hope you wash your feet today. Ew. And then roll all the way up through the spine. Bring your knees together, fold them to one side, and let's come into our plank shape. Now you have an option here. Hold it super, super tight. If this feels really hard, drop your knees down to the floor. If it feels super easy, see if you can get your mum or your dad or your little brother or a teddy bear or anything to come and sit on your hips and make your life harder. Push you down. 3, and 2, and 1. Now see if you can slowly come to lie on the floor. You can bring your knees down to the floor or bend your elbows and do it super, super slowly. It's really, really hard. And all the way down. Good. When you get down, just give your head a little shake, give your hips a little shake, give your fingers a little wiggle, give your toes a little wiggle. Make sure everything is still working. Now, we're going to bring our arms out to the side like we are an aeroplane. We're going to zip our legs together like it's the tail of the aeroplane. As we inhale, we're going to roll the shoulders away from the ears and go flying! Woohoo! What can you see from up in the sky? I can see birds underneath me. I can see buildings. I can see the York Minster. I can see my house. It's beautiful. See if you can fly a little higher. Up we go. And relax and go down. Whew, flying's hard work. Give your hips a little wiggle. Let's do that one more time. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. Bring your arms out to the side. This time I'm going to be Superman. So I'm going to bring my legs out wide too. And as I inhale, I'm going to come all the way up. I can't remember how the Superman song goes, but feel free to sing the Superman song if you know the Superman song. See if you can lift your chest a little higher. Squeeze your legs up. Whee! And relax it down. Whew, being Superman is hard work. Let's do one more. This time we are going to be a boat. So I'm going to bend my feet up towards my butt. I'm going to reach back and hold onto my ankles. One and then the other. And then I'm going to inhale and come all the way up into my boat. This is actually called bow pose. And I'm going to go for a rock. So see if you can rock all the way back, all the way forward. Whee! And row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Whee! Awesome. And all the way down we go. Whoo! Give your hips a little wiggle. And then bring your hands down to the floor. Keep your knees down on the floor. Press yourself back. Bring your knees nice and wide. Walk those hands back until your bottom reaches your heels. And then relax your forehead down on the floor. Child's pose. And then we're going to come up, we're going to do a little more powerful stuff. So a little bit, stuff that's a little bit more tricky before we have a little stretch to finish. So spread those fingers nice and wide. Tuck your toes underneath, lift your hips up nice and high. And then come up as high as you can on your toes. We're going to do some bunny hops. So I'm going to walk my feet a little bit closer and I'm going to kick my legs up in the air. I'm going to say 5 times. I'm going to keep these arms super nice and straight. I'm going to go 1, whee, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and down. Awesome. Let's come back into that yogi squat, that frog position. So the knees come out nice and wide, the hands come inside the legs, the hands come into prayer, the elbows come inside the legs. That's hard work, right, those bunny hops. We are going to do it one more time, but this time we're going to do frog jumps. So I'm going to turn you all into frogs. You are going to stay in this position, but bring your hips really high, so your butt as high up in the air as you can. You're going to bring the hands in front, and then you're going to jump the feet to the outside of the hands. So let's come to the back of your mat. So we're going to do that forward 5 times. Ready? Hands come forward, legs come forward. 1, 2, 3. Move it back so that you've got more space. 4, 5. Awesome. Sit your bottom down in between your hands. Bring those legs out. We're going to create a boat again. So this time, glue your legs together. Bring your hands to the side of your legs. We're going to rock all the way forward like a boat capsizing, a boat going underneath the water. And we're going to come back up and find our boat position again like this. Ready? Whee! And up. See if you can hold it up, put your feet on the floor. Let's do that 4 more times. All the way down. All the way up, don't put the feet on the floor. Awesome. All the way down. All the way up, don't put the feet on the floor. All the way down. All the way up. Awesome, you've got it now. Let's do one more time. All the way down. All the way up. Hold this position. See if you can touch your toes. Can you straighten your right leg? Can you straighten your left leg? Can you do it without falling over? No, I can't. Awesome. Come and lie back down on your back. So from here, let's bring the hands down onto the mat. See if you can tickle your heels. So see if you can tickle the bottom of your feet. And then let's lift up your hips and your back. Roll those shoulders underneath so you're really, really high here. This is your bridge pose. If this is too easy for you, maybe you could think about bending one knee into the chest. Maybe you could think about straightening that leg up in the air and doing that on the other side. Bending that knee, straightening that leg, and bring it down. Awesome. And then if this is still too easy, then maybe see if you can get a friend or a sibling to come sit on your lap. And then you can take them for a ride like they're in a car like this. Roll it all the way down. Option to do that one more time, or if you want to try a full wheel, which if you do gymnastics you might call a bridge, you can bring your arms up and over your head. Bring your fingers down towards the floor, and then press up in your heels just like you did in the bridge. Then press into your hands and bring your chest towards the back of the room. And now see if someone can sit on you. That would be pretty tricky, wouldn't it? See if you can do this and straighten your legs. Can you do this and lift one leg in the air? Can you lift the other leg in the air? And then slowly roll through the cycle all the way down. Bring those knees up towards your armpits and take hold of the outsides of your ankles or maybe your big toes and come into, we call this happy baby. So maybe you want to go, grrr. Is that what babies do? Make a baby noise that's not crying because it's a happy baby. Whee. Take a little rock from side to side. And then let's see if we can hold this position, but straighten up your right leg. Flex those toes towards your face. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So bend that right leg again, straighten up that left leg. Now you can all see how dirty the bottom of my foot is. Ugh. That's what happens when you hang out in yoga studios. You want to keep your butt on the floor, so don't let this happen. And then let's see if we can straighten both legs at the same time. So flex the feet, straighten those legs, and maybe take a rock from side to side again. This is just like when we make the yoga pizza, but we're lying down now rather than sitting up. And then let's see if you can release your toes really gently. Bring your legs up in the air. Bring your hands down by the side of your body, and then let's roll up onto our shoulders again. Bring your hands onto your upper spine, and then bring one leg and then both in the air. You're creating like a candlestick shape here. Now let's see if you can twinkle your toes like the flame of the candle. Whee. Can you move each toe one at a time? So I can move my big toes. Second toe. Oh no, it's too hard. Little toe. Twinkle, twinkle, little toes. And then let's keep your hands there. Bring your feet all the way up and over your head. And see if you can touch your toes towards the floor. And then let's bend the knees. Bring the knees to the forehead. And then bring your hands down onto the mat. Slowly roll down through the spine. Nice and slowly. See how slowly you can roll. I've put you all in slow motion. Let's make sure it takes at least 5 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25, 1, 0. Well done. Good. Bring both knees into your chest. Take it for a little rock. So you're going to rock and roll all the way through the spine. Come nice and down on your shoulders. Look all the way up. And then let's bring our feet flat to the floor. Bring our legs out in front of us. Wrap underneath your hamstring so that this is your hamstring. It's a long muscle at the bottom of your thigh. So wrap your arms underneath it. Try and take hold of your elbow and then begin to creep those toes forward. And see if you can flex the toes up towards the ceiling and straighten your legs out and relax your head down. And now in this position, I want you all to think of your favourite place in the world. So it might be somewhere that you've been on holiday. It might be somewhere where your family lives. It could be somewhere that you've never been before, but you just think that you would probably absolutely love it. And I want you to imagine what you can smell there. And you can say it out loud. My favourite place is Italy, where I like to go on holiday. And I can smell ice cream and the sea. And then I'm going to release my hands and try and reach for my toes. Reach for my toes and relax. And come all the way up, nice and slowly. Beautiful. Roll those shoulders away from the ears. Lift your chest. Let's bring our hands into a prayer at heart center and bring the feet flat to the floor. Now I'm going to give you 15 counts to lie all the way flat on your back. If there comes a point where you feel like you're going to have to move really quickly, you can hold on to your legs to slow yourself down. But otherwise, let's try and go super, super slowly. You ready? 15. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms and your legs out nice and wide. Create a starfish shape. And take a big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, make a sigh, sigh it out. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Give your fingers a little wiggle, give your toes a little wiggle. And then see if you can make them still. Relax your toes. Relax your knees. Relax your belly. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Relax your elbows and your fingers. Just take 5 deep long breaths here. Inhaling. Exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Trying to stay still for 3 more breaths here, inhaling and breathing out. 2 more, inhale and exhale, breathing out. 1 more, inhale, exhale, breathe out. Bring your knees into your chest, curl up into a super tight ball. Give yourself a big hug, well done you. And then let's roll over onto one of our sides of our body. And now we're making a little baby shape. This is what you look like when you're in your mummy's tummy. Press into your hand and come to a seated position. Well done guys, you did it. Have a lovely day. Bye.